Hello. Let's make sure everything is working today. All right. Um, I have been fucking around pretty much all day. Went to work, came home. Now we're doing a stream. I debated canceling it because I don't have a whole lot of energy right now, and I don't think I will. Um, Essentially, I have been running the fuck around, uh, begging people for food because I am at this point so fucking broke that I cannot afford food, and I probably won't be able to afford food uh until my situation turns around. Just a heads up. Until Friday. So um yeah. So I figure let's start this out with yeah, a little bit of this. Um Device, Mac, controls. Control mapping. Okay, so this is all... That all checks out. Alright, so the game for today is a Mega Man game. Hey, Foxino. Alright. Holy shit. Hang on.
Let's go!
Can you tell I didn't test this beforehand? I just went for it. Ah. Oh, I didn't even see how zoomed in we actually are. Holy...
Must continue. Mega Man, powered up.
Okay, yeah.
Mega Man, powered up.
Yeah, it looks a little bit better. Yeah, sorry about that. Essentially I've been begging people to get me a pizza today because I'm fucking broke. And I should have not done that. But that's what happens when you're broke. You end up finding all new ways to get food. Other than stealing. I do not endorse stealing. And I think... yeah, so if anybody wants to get me a pizza anytime this week, that would be greatly appreciated. This game's great, by the way. It's a PSP title, so I had only 2 ways to record this. I either get a $80 cable, cable box converter for HDMI component or composite, buy component cables for the PSP, or I do what this is and be completely free and have solace in the fact that I have bought in this game. And it's okay to just emulate something that I already own. And this game emulates great. This is Mega Man powered up, so it's a pretty good game, actually. I really like it. There's a lot of unlockables. A lot of unlockables. It's got good voice acting. It released right after Mega Man Maverick Hunter X, which has a demo for this game, actually, in its files that you can unlock and try out. And while that game is a little bit smaller than this game is full of stuff to do. It's even got online, like, downloadable leaderboard style stuff and packs that you can download that let you try out other stuff. And I'll show off all of that stuff because it's pretty sweet. I just wanted to play some Mega Man today, and yeah. Oh, as always, the stream link, the Discord link is in the description, and you can feel free to click that, join on ahead, and join ahead, and you can be here on stream with everybody.
Your friends, you must stop them. For the
But yeah, I've been begging people for food. I shouldn't be begging people for food, but I'm begging people for food. It's one of my friends. I know him quite well. And at the same time, I know he's clear across the US, and I was like, I'm kind of broke right now. Could you send me a pizza? He's like, well, how the fuck am I supposed to send you money? And I'm like, I don't want money. I just want the pizza. That probably sounded sketchy as fuck. Like, oh, is his account been hacked? No, I'm legitimately just hungry. That's a construction pack. I'll try to pick up as many of those as I can. Just to show them off. Enemy construction pack. More of those you get, the more you have to work with when it comes to the stage builder. Because believe it or not, this game has a really, really innovative stage builder. Also, it feels so weird using an analog stick in this game. Like, I know the PSP's thumbstick is a thing, but that thing hurt my fingers when I was a kid. Nowadays, I praise that damn thing. I was pushing down on it way too much as a child. That's a 1-up, by the way, down there. We're gonna want that. This is a pretty faithful rendition of Mega Man 1. Need the super arm to get that. Let's see here. I'm like fucking trying to multitask here, so bear with me. I'm sorry, Foxino. I'm sorry if you get a little bored. But how has your day been? Other than satisfying my horny, which should not be a thing I should be saying on stream, but I'm gonna say it anyways, cause fuck the internet, right? Got work tomorrow at fucking 6. Okay. Dash 1 4 2 3. Fuck, I'm actually gonna get the pizza. Thank you, Uncle Mess. If he ever watches this stream, which I doubt he will because he's not that kind of guy. We need the oil slider to get up there. These are all weapons that you'll get throughout the game. This game adds 2 bosses to the Mega Man 1 roster, DLN-A and DLN-B. Or DWN. So if I get a text message in a bit that says, your order is being worked on, here's how to track it, I'm gonna go fucking ballistic, because that means I have a pizza on the way.
Don't run off. Let's have a little fun with my explosives.
Bomb Man, that's really dangerous. Stop setting off bombs.
You should have come the day before yesterday. I had some big boom booms then. Don't cry now.
Oh, hang on. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna give him pretty much all my info because I just want the pizza. I do not care if it interrupts the stream at this point. Because it probably will. I'll probably get like a knock at the doorbell at like hour number 2. But I gotta be to bed tonight kind of early because work. Also, super moves are a thing in this game. So, yeah. This game's pretty awesome. I feel like everybody should check this out at least once in their life, if they have a PSP. I can't tell if my bitrate's just crap or what, but this looks really choppy on my little preview window. I think what I'm gonna do... Okay, I can keep that up. I've gotta close that. I can't keep Telegram running. Although I want to, I can't. I'm using this to stream. I'm using this to stream. This is the fucking game. Holy shit! He ordered me a pizza. Thank yous. I got a fucking pizza. He ordered me a pizza. I can't believe it. Holy shit. Here. Hang on. Shout out to Quirky Mercendi at itch. I can't read that. Senary deer? Oh. Oh, they make games. And bookmarks. In the bucket. Well, I know what I'm streaming tomorrow. Yeah. The kitten will be fed. Yes, I will. I will. And so will the goat, because I'm not a monster. I'm going to share. I'm not a total monster. I'm just a total fucking dumbass who is terrible with his money and decided to quit his job like a couple days before a convention. Alright. Bomb. So oh, I need to send him hugging and a kissing. I can't believe it. I have a pizza coming. Holy fuck. I thought I was only ever going to get away with that once. Nope. I got away with it twice. I'm not going to try to get away with it every time, but like every now and again I need help, and I get it. That's right. When you beat a boss Buster only, you end up getting to play as that boss. So, as the game goes, we will be trying to get them all. Let's see. Time Man beats Gutsman. Gutsman beats Cutman. Cutman beats Iceman. Iceman beats... Or no, Cutman beats Ballman. Ballman meets Iceman. So we are doing Iceman on normal next. I'm doing normal mode for all of this run because I've never beaten the entire game on normal. I've only ever done easy and only specific stages on normal because I was really awful at this game growing up. Also, I wanted to use my PS5 controller for today's event, but I could not figure out for the life of me how to. We need the oil slider to get up there. So, yeah, but I couldn't for the life of me get that damn thing to connect. I can get it to connect to the 8-bit DOE, and I can use it on my Switch, but I can't, like... I don't know, something about it, I just can't get it to connect properly to certain things. I think it's my USB hub being low-powered USB hub. So only, like, low-powered controllers will work. So, my mic was fucking up too, so I was like, well, I'm going to do this then. We need Slide Mega Man to get to that. Because believe it or not, bosses don't go through different stages. They just have different sections in the stages. There's Bomb Man. There's his power-up. This game really did help to inspire. Yeah, like the bomb weapon, boom, the shield's gone. Pretty neat. I hope you read all my chat messages. I will read every one of them out loud today, buddy. I don't know what happened to Tomo. He's supposed to be here. Tomorrow I know what games we're playing. Because Mess's... I don't think they got married yet. Boyfriend? I don't know what part of the timeline I'm in. I just know that they're boyfriends. Anyways, she sent me a link to games that I have to promote on the stream in return for buying a pizza. I know I've only got 50 subs, which I'm still ever lovingly grateful for. But I hope he knows that he's not going to launch him into instant success. But I will totally be playing his games tomorrow because, yeah. I just hope that none of them are, like, too yiffy. Those red dots I'm collecting are point balls. They give you more score. Score is in the center of the screen. Score was something that was only in Mega Man 1. Well, I mean, like, it showed up in other games, but, like, not as a main mechanic. It was like, oh, we put a little mini game here, and you can check it out. Alright, this is gonna be a hassle. I can't do basic platforming today, so I hope everybody understands that. My leg is falling asleep. My leg is falling asleep. Asleep. My frame rate keeps fluctuating between 60 and 62. There we go. So if we were Fireman, we'd be able to fall down there. But since we're not, we gotta do this. Yeah, like, this is like a reimagine. He made it! Holy shit, Trey. So the Discord's open if you want to join in. I got a pizza coming. Because I'm broke right now and had to beg for food. Because I haven't had a chance to get to the groceries and I don't get paid till Friday and I still have $1. My boyfriend's still broke too because he had a convention where he bought things and now we're both kind of poor-ish. He's got enough money to last him. I don't, so I had to beg for a pizza. But welcome. I'm in the Discord if you want to join. And you'll be heard right here on stream, like the other time. Well, I'm still at work. Oh, right, you are still... I forgot you're still at work. I'm a Dorcas. But yeah, I begged for a pizza. And it worked somehow. But I got games to play for tomorrow.
Cool.
Holy shit, he showed up.
Yes, I am still at work, so.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
I'm just sitting in my break room until I get off.
Well, I hope you heard what I said about the pizza.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Yeah, I spent like an hour asking people for food.
Yeah. Is my sound quality alright?
Yeah, you sound fine. You sound absolutely fine.
Okay, good. I'm using an earbud.
Well, you sound on par with what you did last time.
Yeah. That's... Well, last time I was using my computer microphone, so I don't know how to feel about that.
Feel fine with that.
Epic. Ooh, while I'm still... So while I'm still on the clock, or off the clock, I should go ahead and tell my own story.
Absolutely!
Okay, so, yesterday, I get pulled out of school, and to go to the hospital real quick to get myself a shot, you know?
Yeah.
I go, and it's all well and good, it doesn't take too long, We leave, we get in the truck won't start. We're stuck there 3 hours trying to get someone to pick up the truck. But every time, they always get a truck either too big, too wide, or something that just cannot carry a truck. And even then, we have no place to even take it to. So now I'm rideless.
How did you manage to get to work today?
Okay, I got to work today because my grandma has a friend who took me, but said friend cannot take me back because she cannot drive at night.
Oh. Would you like
Yeah.
my advice for getting a ride home?
Yeah, yeah, sure, what?
I asked coworkers.
Yes, I've already asked a couple coworkers, and hopefully, you know, I'll get a ride home. It'll be late, but I'll get a ride home.
Hey, as long as you're home and you're safe. Now, can I tell you something that's gonna make me sound retarded?
Yeah, go ahead.
When you said dock and spelled it D-O-C, I was like, you went down to a dock?
Oh.
I thought you were by like a river or some shit, and we're at like a dock. I was like, okay.
Nah, I have no talent for fishing.
Not even fishing, just swimming. It's still summer.
Yeah. By the way, the only reason why we got home from the hospital was because we had an aunt, cool aunt, Jessica. She comes, you know, picked us up. She's cool, I like her. But our uncle, who's actually related to me, he's kind of an ass. And, like, whenever we ask him, hey, do you think you'll be able to make time so we can, like, go, to take me to work and back? He's like, no, because, I don't know. I forget what he said.
Because no, I'm a dick, and I'm gonna be a dick, because that's what I am, a dick.
Dickety dick. But, thankfully, I'll be able to... I got a ride today. I think I got a ride here Friday, then a ride back home. I'm gonna ask someone I know, Cameron, and if that doesn't work, I'm gonna probably rely on the manager.
Nice. Yeah, I relied on a manager yesterday for my ride home because my manager, Bill, was kind enough to offer me... I was like, I need a ride home. And he was like, yeah, sure, I could take you. I'm like, sweet. And then he was like freaking out because he was like, well, I can't give you a ride today. And I was like, well, you don't have to, as I explained yesterday.
Yeah, I do have one boss I do like, who I'm more, you know, who I can ask more freely than, say, my other manager. Josh, wanna know why?
Why's that?
I'm gonna see. Okay. Not only is he, like, super nice, he's also gay.
He also gay. I have never met another cool gay coworker. Never. And it's... Well, no, wait, no, I can't say that because it's been a very long time, but when I worked at Kroger's, actually, there was one. But I didn't work in his department, so I didn't get to hang out. Funnily enough, my mom actually didn't like him.
Yeah, I wonder why.
My mom only didn't like him. She had a fine personality. Only problem? He had a more flamboyant voice, and that drove my mother nuts for some reason.
Really? That's it?
That's it.
Huh.
It's why
I'm on live stream, Cameron. Don't worry about it.
You're fine.
Yeah. By the way, the break room's also going to use the bathrooms. The public bathroom.
Wait, what? So the public has to go through a... That's just confusing.
Employee break room.
That's gonna hurt my head.
Yes, the customers have to walk into the back, and then come to our break room, which is right next to the door, and then go into the public bathrooms.
Huh. I'm gonna answer a question. Shouldn't I use the bomb while standing on the against Iceman? Yes, but I wanted to save him so I could play as him later on. But so Buster only.
I will gladly be a drama queen about the Batman. They gotta go. They gotta go. They gotta go.
They gotta go.
How do I break a can? I never broke a can with my flipping before. Shit. I say I drop a candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so are we knife twirling candies now? like doing weird flippy shit. Like, hey, look what I can do with this 100 grand. Watch me go! Knives just twirling in your fingers.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird being on the live stream while I'm at work, talking shit about work. My
So-
manager comes in, what are you talking? Like, I got you on stream.
We got you live and immortalized, whoever you are.
Yeah.
Anyways. No, do you know what I've been super worried about, Trey, for like the past several days?
What?
I have been like freaking out over the fact that I'm like, whether you think I'm too weird or not. I know it's
No, you're fine.
I know it's not the
I've
case.
never been making any time.
I know, but it's just like I try to say something and I get one word. And I'm like, oh god, what's going on? Did I freak him out finally?
No, okay. Whenever I type one word, that's probably because I'm either like busy doing something else or I'm also talking to Nate at the same time.
Okay.
So, yeah, don't worry too much about it. Like, I will, like, if I can, I'll, like, have, like, a conversation, but if I'm just typing one word, that's probably because I'm busy doing something else, and I just don't want to be a dick and ignore you.
So
You know what I mean?
I totally get it. I was so like pretty much almost every moment that you've juggled that I've been talking to you, I've also been talking to should I say Eon.
Eon, yeah, Eon.
Yeah, I shouldn't use real names right now.
Yeah, and I just used my aunt's real name. Let's go.
Let's go. Nobody knows who you are. Woo! Anyways. Not yet. Right. So,
Right.
like, I was juggling conversations between you two, and I'm, like, getting these full-length explanations from Eon, and, like, one word from you, and I'm like, what the fuck did I do?
I don't know how Eon's able to, like, juggle the two. It's crazy.
Like, I was juggling 4.
Yeah.
I don't know how I did that. It was Karmic, you, Eon, and somebody else.
Yeah, I used to be able to do that, and then I got a life. No.
Well, I mean, I still have
It's just-
I do have a life, but I'm also...
Nah. Okay. Yeah, it's like, I'm gonna have to get off break soon, but what I mean by that, it's like, I used to like sit in my room all the time, and I was like desperate for conversation, so I always try to strike up conversations between like 4 other people. But now I have work and school to worry about, finally. And now all of a sudden I don't have all this time now to just be talking to people.
Can I make a suggestion on your behalf?
Yeah.
Do not neglect the people.
Okay, I've been trying to.
And it's not because I'm desperate. I am, but I neglected people for like a year straight, focusing strictly on work. And now I'm doing live streams, and I quit that job. So you saw how well that worked out.
Yeah. Alright, I better get back to work now.
Alright, well, I will be here, and I'll probably be elsewhere. I gotta go to bed early tonight because I gotta be up at 6, but I got tomorrow off, so Woohoo.
I have tomorrow and like the next day off.
Okay. And then like tomorrow, of course, I'll be back home at like 12ish. So.
Pogger.
Pogger.
Pog.
Pog. Pog. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, aren't you my Pog champ?
There's no such way. I gotta get to work.
All right. See you, Trey. Have fun.
All right.
Thank you for joining me for just a little bit.
Alright, you're welcome. See ya.
Okay, what else? Acknowledge the Popo joke. It's Popo, the ice climber. Yeah, but there's no Nana. And, no. Acknowledge the... And then the poo-poo. Kitten lied, he's not reading all the messages. Lol, I meant poo-poo. I just read all of them. I didn't lie. It just takes me a second. Here's like the first construction pack. Enemy pack, anyways. As you can see, they're littered all over the place. And there's a bunch of them. Also, the X button doesn't like me. I need to see where that fucking pizza is. Load. Connect? Yes. Load URL? Yeah, fucking yeah, that's what I did. Did you read the one about my day then? Yes, I read that a while ago. You said, heyo, it's too zoomed in, lol. This game looks pretty fun. The kitten will be fed. I hope you read all my chat messages. I made it. Well, I'm still at work. Hey, hey, it's Popo. And then you said, shouldn't use bomb on the ice. Acknowledge the Popo joke. Kitten lied, he's not reading the messages. Lol, I meant poo-poo. Did you read the one about my day then? I read all of them! If you posted one about your day, I don't think you did. It's in the oven! My pizzas. My 2 pizzas and a pasta and some breadsticks. Because I have soda. Because my goat graciously got home and then let me sleep. So, after the stream yesterday, I went straight to bed. And I don't mean like straight to bed. I mean like I got up from the stream, turned off the computer, turned off the TV, turned off the light, went upstairs, and went to sleep. And from then... Hello! I don't know how to say that. But hello! Welcome! We're playing Mega Man Powered Up. I'm Gavin the Kitty, and, yeah. Welcome. I was just talking about my day and how yesterday I got up from the stream and went to bed afterwards, and then didn't wake up till I had to get to work. And my boyfriend fucking was gracious enough to bring me home a soda. Big old 2-liter. But hello, I still don't know how to say that. It's like, I don't know. It's a bunch of letters. It's like an upside down L, and I kinda. W. It's a foreign language. I can tell that, but I can't tell anything else about it. It's English. It's George. In English, it's George. Okay, I'm just gonna call you George. Nice to meet you, George. Thank you for not letting me struggle with that for, like, ever. I would say it in your native tongue if I could, but I am... I'm not great with other languages. I can do a little bit of Japanese here and there, but that's not even speaking it, that's just reading it. And even then, I struggle, so... But, yeah, welcome. Oh, I should probably state, we have a Discord. I've got a Discord. Link is in the description, and I'm posting it in the chat now. Also, I have no idea how long we're going to play this game. I do like this game. I've had this game in my library since forever on the PSP, even though we're emulating it today. Yeah. But how has your day been? I'm curious. I am yet to meet new people. That was like part of me doing the streams, was to keep me bored while not bored while I was unemployed, and now I just do it to do it. And meeting new people is always great. Oh shit. My timing is bad. I don't know whether it's input lag from the controller being wireless or whatnot. Alright, we'll try a different stage for a second. I'm just trying to do all of them in normal because I've never done that before. I used to play on easy and I only beat a select few stages on normal. And I figure maybe I should do all of it, you know? But I hope your day's going well. My day's going alright. Went to work, came home, now I'm doing this. Of course, it's 7 o'clock now. I'm waiting on a pizza. Somebody bought me a pizza. Because... oh, it's out for delivery. I need to keep one ear open for this, then. Oh, also, how does it sound, like, audio-wise? How balanced do I sound? Oh. Hello? I get a weird noise, and then I'm like, what? Alright then. I'm basically just listening out for a knock at my front door. So if I start ordering a pizza, if I have to get up and pause the game for a bit, I will. Because I don't want to leave the delivery people out in the cold. Plus, the pizza place is like right down the way. Gotta love Pizza Hut, right? No, I had to beg for a pizza because I'm broke right now. I quit my job. You sound alright. A bit low at times. Today was fun. I hang out with some friends and view some Netflix. Yeah, that does sound like a good day. Like, that sounds like an alright time, actually. I might watch some Netflix later on. I'm probably gonna watch, like, Power Rangers or something, but... like, yeah, that sounds like an alright time. What were you watching by chance? I gotta know. I'm curious. Curiosity killed the cat, right? It's either not knowing or knowing too much. That's the thing, like, curiosity killed the cat. Yeah, but is it because he wasn't curious that he died? Or was it because he was too curious? Nobody's ever specified that with me, so I've always just assumed it's a mixture. It's both. It's like Schrodinger's cat. Except, like, the cat's a different cat because he's curious instead of in a box with some poison. I need to stop. No, but I'm having a fantastic day, other than me having to beg for a pizza. So, like, I quit my job, went to a convention, came back, got a job, all within the past 2 weeks. Like, it moved really, really fast for me. Like, I was not expecting, like, oh, you get back from a convention. Here's a job before you even applied. So now I work at a Tim Hortons. If you don't know what Tim Hortons is, it's like a Dunkin' Donuts or a Starbucks, except more donut-based and coffee-based. We've also got sandwiches, but, like, nobody fucking wants the sandwiches. Everybody goes there because they got a donut. Even though, like, I am the main sandwich guy at our location because... that's what I know. I used to work at Subway and Chipotle, and I know a lot about food. But believe it or not, I know how to cook. I just don't have any food in my house to actually cook right now. And that is a shame, because I would love to make what I had planned for dinner. Oh! There that is. Big box. You too. Try to stay dry. That is the biggest box of pizza I have ever seen. It is long as shit. I need a slice like that. I'm sorry to leave you guys with just like a paused game for a little bit. But essentially right now, I am hungry. But you said I sound a bit low at points, so I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. There we go. The pizza came, woo! Yes! The pizza came. A friend of mine bought me a pizza because I've been sitting at $1 for like a week. And I don't get paid till Friday. So tomorrow we're showing off some of his games, but for right now we're playing Mega Man. But I haven't done a whole lot. I've literally been sitting around the house doing like nothing. After work, I got home, I laid down for a bit, saw my boyfriend leave for work, and then that was that. Why you couldn't? Oh, Foxino. That was because of something else. Oh, hang on. I'm getting a phone call. Hey, Ian. Good afternoon. Yeah, well, I mean, it's 7 o'clock. I am on a stream at the moment, actually.
Hey, what'd you come out here for? Don't you got a place near your...
Oil man.
I'm the only one playing right now.
You for real? Even if that...
Yeah. If you've got Discord on your phone, you can join in on the voice chat, though, if you wanted. Right, I forgot that. Well, would you like to be on speakerphone and see how that turns out? You probably have no idea what I'm playing, so let's try this. Let's try this out here. There you go. Now you're on speaker, and I can still play the game and talk to you, and talk to the chat. We just got a new viewer. I'm playing Mega Man Powered Up for PSP, and my pizza just showed up that somebody else ordered because I'm broke. Yeah, somebody else ordered it for me because I had to ask around for a pizza. Because when I mean I'm broke, I mean I have $1 in my bank account. Like, well, so within the past 2 weeks, I quit my job, came back, went to a convention, came back, had a job before I applied, started Wednesday, they fuddled with the paperwork, and now my paycheck, instead of being last Friday like it was supposed to be for all of the onboarding stuff, now it is this week. Yeah, so I don't get paid till Friday, I'm sitting at $1, and I'm like, need food, haven't bought groceries. So I was like, going around to my friends and going, okay, who here have I not asked for a pizza before from? Because like some people have told me no in the past because they're having their own issues. So I'm like, who have I not asked? And one of the people showed up. I was like, Mess, because he said he'd help me out whenever, and I've known him for a while. And he said on one condition, I show off his boyfriend's video games that he's been making, on stream, so that's what we're doing tomorrow. Trey showed up for a little bit of time. Also, can you guys hear Eon? I don't know if you guys can. But essentially, it was... so that's what we're doing tomorrow. Trey showed up for a little bit while he was on break. On break. Everybody's on break and joining the stream. Lovely. Yes. Yes, and Truman is his real name. He still does. Okay, well, yeah, you should have seen the original design. It had angel wings, horns. I can't really hear it. Let me turn on my phone. He had angel wings, devil horns, goat horns, fucking... He had all sorts of shit on his design that I had to strip away to the bare fucking bones because it was all over the place. Half of him was a ghost at one point, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing? The color palette was all pink, black, and blue, and I was like, it doesn't...
Now, hold up. That's just what you had to do. You had to pull it down. Now, hold up here.
Yeah.
This is too much.
I literally saw the artwork for it, and I said, no. And I went and I redrew it from scratch, and I think the result came out better than the original. Personally.
Yeah.
I got consent from the original artist to do it, and even they preferred the design, so...
Yeah. Me and Trey have like an arc, or like a different universe where our Sonas are, you know, well, he has a different Sona in that particular universe, but practically I use Eon, except he has devil horns and devil wings, and that's about it. Although it is a demon-based universe.
Oh, well, he has all sorts of stories. He could tell you. He's got a whole barrage of stories for his Sona.
Yes. He has multiple, like very many.
And I couldn't. I looked at him and I said, I don't need to know any of this. Because he was sending me all this while I was working on the redesign. I was like, I don't need to know any of that.
Yeah. That's kind of what you said. That's kind of what you said whenever you asked for info about Eon from me.
I was like, don't send me story. Because I've had it happen so often. And I don't know when to say no.
Yeah. Although, in case you want to, I do have a work in progress book on it. So, if you ever wanted to check it out, I will happily link it to you.
Maybe sometime later.
Yes.
It's a matter of I don't have a whole lot of time to read, and when I read comics. So
True.
I know
What
that
kind of
sounds
comics?
real. A lot of superhero stuff. I read IDW's Ghostbusters. And Foxino, your chat didn't show up because it had the word horny in it, and I think that's why it didn't show up.
Oh.
Yeah. Because we found out earlier that boner didn't work either. Anyways, where
said no.
yes, I should have said no. Oh no, YouTube said. Anyways, no, I read a lot of superhero comic books. I read IDW's Ghostbusters, the Power Rangers by Boom Studios. I read all 3 of those. I'm behind by a bunch of issues right now, but I'm looking forward to the next couple issues because I keep up to date with everything, and they just got a new Green Ranger for the Mighty Morphin team, and the other team's out in space collecting stuff for a war, and the other book's going into the past and talking about Zordon, and I'm geeking out, and you probably know nothing about what I'm talking about.
That's kind of accurate. That is an accurate statement.
That's okay. Truman doesn't know either, but when I started to explain to him, like, how much lore there was in Power Rangers, he was like, how did a children's cartoon get this much lore? And I just said, I don't know, but the writers at Disney love to add stuff to the lore. Like,
Apparently,
yeah.
You know... Oh, never mind. You continue. My bad.
Well, because, like, so it was originally owned by Saban Brands, and they went defunct and got, all their stuff got bought up by Disney, and Disney did Power Rangers for a while, and then Saban came back with some more money and said, okay, well, now we're doing Power Rangers again, and those seasons were kind of crap, and then Hasbro bought it, and the last 2 seasons that they've done, Dino Fury is what's going on right now, and Beast Morphers, both of those seasons were are so fucking good. Like, worth a watch. Especially Beast Morphers, if you've seen RPM. Like, ooh, it's great. Anyways, as you were saying.
It's alright. I kinda was gonna... Oh, you know that viral game? The game that just went viral, you know, Power Wash Simulator?
Yes, I've heard about it.
Apparently, that has lore.
Yeah, MatPat did a video on it.
Yes, I was watching that today. Although, usually when it comes to video game lore, MatPat is my sole source of information because I trust him the most.
He sucks at it.
I don't believe it. Iceman.
He can do FNAF all he wants, but he sucks at everything else.
Heh. I'm kind of interested what he's going with Minecraft lore. I'm not sure Minecraft has that big of a lore.
No, it really doesn't, but I'll trust him on stuff like that. Stuff where it's like, I don't think this has lore, but I'll let MatPat do its thing. Like,
Yes.
his Mega Man lore videos suck. Dr. Light, the bad guy. Fucking, no. That's like blaming the guy who, like, invented the toaster for burnt bread. Like, fuck you. Like, some of his opinions on certain things were just like, I can't take him seriously. But I've also meticulously researched it.
Although, I will say, FNAF is what made his channel blow up. That's what made his channel go viral. Really.
I personally think he needs to stop with the FNAF theories, because I sat down and tried to watch all of them in a row, and I got so fucking confused by, like, video 7, and I was like, what the fuck's going on anymore?
Well, to be fair, Scott Kaufman made this lore very hard to grasp.
I don't think there is a lore. I think they came up with some stuff, and then stopped midway through, restarted with something else different entirely, and then tried to tie it all in together. But that's just my opinion. I'm a nobody, so it's all good.
You are most definitely not a nobody. You have people on stream with you that I don't think that qualifies you as a nobody.
I've got 50 subscribers. That's pretty close to a nobody.
I am one of those 50.
I know you're one of those 50, and I'm really thankful for everybody who's subscribed to the channel. I'm glad for the audience I have, but I also understand that I'm not as big as those big channels. So, I'm okay with just being where I'm at. Calling myself a nobody.
Yes.
Like, I might have an audience, but my audience also is, like, tiny comparatively to everybody else. Like, I'm glad I'm not sitting back at, like, 2 subscribers. Because, like, that, I was like that for a while. But then I started putting out more content, and now I have views, and I'm very thankful for those views, but I'm also, like, I don't know, somewhere in between?
Also, you asked chat earlier, could they hear me? Can they?
I got I can't really hear him from Fox now. Then I moved the phone, and George said, to me, the sound is okay.
Okie dokie.
So I'm assuming they can hear you. I'll ask again, though. So if Foxino wants to chime in, because I know he's the guy who He tells me a lot about audio stuff. Because he's like Truman in that regard, where he knows way more about a lot of this stuff than I do.
I feel that though. There's one of my friends that just knows so much more about technology than I do, and I'm like, whoa, hold up.
Like, I'm good with technology, but if you give me, if you put me in a room and ask me to hook up a sound system, I'm just gonna look confused. Like,
Sit there and scratch your head like, what is this?
it's like, I think this aux cable goes here, but Truman, he'll set it up for you. He'll get, like, the buttons working and shit. Like, yesterday, I was doing PS2 games, and I couldn't hear the audio for, like, I spent 20 minutes trying to find a power cable for the PS3. Just decided to use the PS2 instead. Couldn't hear the audio except for through the TV. Chat couldn't hear it for like the first 10 minutes of me actually playing. And it was a disaster. But if Truman would have been here, it would have been fixed before I had even started.
Yeah.
So...
But yeah, I really wanted to tell you about like that whole karmic thing, because as soon as I saw that name and I connected it with what his persona was, I'm like, most definitely, like, this is facts now.
Yeah, I could have told you that. You just had to ask.
I know, but I kind of suspected it, but then I was like, hold up, this confirms it in my mind.
Yeah, and I think I've told you that I don't like Undertale.
I used to like it a lot, but now, really, being honest, don't tell Truman this, please.
No.
I think the community has ruined it.
No, he knows that the community ruined it, because the community ruined it for me back when it was brand fucking new.
Yeah.
Because they threw it in my face a whole bunch that, oh, you gotta like it, you gotta like it, you gotta love it, and it was like, it sucks. And I have legitimate reasons. I don't think the gameplay's that engaging. I spent over an hour on the tutorial, didn't save, died, and then had to restart the game from the beginning. Decided to stop it there, and then all my friends in high school decided to not sit with me at lunch because I didn't like the game.
That's stupid.
For 3 months.
That is so dumb. And then it died, so...
And then it died. But it didn't die at my school for another, like... 4 months.
It's like, it died, but then the fans just kept resurrecting it with different alternate universes, and I'm not sure how I feel about all of those.
I couldn't tell you.
Like, I promise you, there's at least 100 different alternate universes, if not more.
Oh, I'm sure there are. I know Truman keeps trying to show me one of them, and I'm like, I don't care.
I mean, I'll watch some of the animations occasionally. Because really just because the animation is that fucking good.
Well, like, he has this story, and I'm like, no, Goat, you have your own stories that you've written with original characters, and they're so much better.
Yeah. Although, I will say this, I am also a fanfiction writer, but I also do original content.
Well, so does he.
Like, I've done like Pokemon, it's pretty much just lines up with whatever game I'm into at the time.
Well, he's about 5 chapters into his original book that he's been writing for over 2 years now.
I've finished writing it, but then I decided I hate this, and then I completely scrapped it and tried to fix it again.
Well, he's been reworking things and checking it with other people. And it took me a year to get him to write this stuff down so he could start writing a story.
Mm-hmm.
A year of me pestering him to write it down. And he finally did it one day, and now he is... Anytime I look away, if he's bored, he starts writing.
Yeah. Everybody go support furry writers. Those are so much better.
Yes.
Yeah. Although I will say, J.K. Rowling smacks. I will say I loved all her books. She's got a new one out.
Amazing Beasts or whatever?
No, that's been out for a while. She has a new one that is not Harry Potter.
Oh.
Which I'm kind of surprised, because really anything with the name of Harry Potter on it, like...
That sells.
Potter fans would just go and eat it up. It's good for sales.
Now, the only thing that I know about J.K. Rowling, other than, like, some of the weirdness, other than her writing Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts, is that she likes to change what characters were by going on Twitter and saying, well, did you actually know that this? And it was like, no, you contradicted yourself in the fucking book.
Huh. Well, there's like 7 of them. There's a lot of room for contradiction.
There is, but like, alright, Ron Weasley has red hair, is clearly a white ginger, and J.K. Rowling went on Twitter and said Ron is black.
No.
Yeah, when I mean contradiction, I mean like, how did you get that wrong? You wrote the book.
Like, Weasley is most definitely not, because really, when I read the books, I think of the movie versions as well.
Everybody thinks of the movie versions, and
What?
I mean, I'm not a fan of Harry Potter either, but I also know enough about Harry Potter to know that you don't really mess with it because everybody thinks about the movie.
Yeah.
Like, all of them. Because they made so many of them with the same actors.
Yeah, like Daniel Radcliffe, I will say, is awesome.
Now, the
Although
thing...
I kind of like some of his, like, you know, movies that he's, you know, not Harry Potter, you know?
Yeah. Well, a lot of those actors, I didn't know, they also... A lot of them also starred in Doctor Who, and I was like, wait... Like, I just saw something pull up on my feed, it was like, this is Harry Potter. I was like, but that guy played in Doctor Who. How the fuck did...
You not notice.
I just didn't fucking know that. And now I do. And now that I know it, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it.
That's the power of makeup and...
It
like,
is.
the makeup department.
And then, like, there's a whole bunch of them, too, that have also starred in Disney movies that I didn't know. I was like, come on, guys. You guys are in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I didn't fucking know it. Like,
Yeah.
the girl who played Amy Pond in Doctor Who. Like, she had a bigger role in one of the movies. I was like, wait, she was in a Marvel movie? I didn't even fucking know that.
Yeah. There's, Benedict Cumberbatch. He played in a TV show
Called Sherlock. Yep. I actually
And
really
then
like Sherlock.
Also Doctor Strange. But then I did not know that until they told me that he was Doctor Strange and Sherlock.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
And
that
was
one
like,
I knew
no,
straight off the
like,
bat, actually.
hell.
That one I knew. Even though it's that's one's one of the obvious ones. So.
I didn't see it. I legit did not notice.
I mean, it's all right not to notice it, because like I didn't fucking like there were some I didn't realize. But I
And when you
should.
think about it, in Sherlock, he had like locks, like big locks, and I just like, hold up, this does not look like the same person.
I mean, he still technically has those big locks. The problem is he's got it all like down on his head. He's got his hair cut and trimmed and all sorts of stuff.
Although I will say he did do a magnificent job playing Doctor Strange. I love Doctor Strange. He is one of my favorite Marvel characters.
Have you seen the new Spider-Man trailer for No Way Home?
I have not, but I kind of... But
Oh.
somebody has told me about it, and I'm kind of conflicted.
How are you conflicted? Because I think it looks great with Doctor Strange and Spider-Man. Like that's a good combo.
Yeah, like, I'm confused with, like, the whole, you know, going back in time, and then...
They didn't go. They're not going back in time. They're not.
So, what exactly are they doing?
So what it is Spider-Man's identity was out by the time at the very end of the last Spider-Man movie, Far From Home. So what does Spider-Man do? Now Peter Parker goes up to Doctor Strange and goes, "Can you make it so nobody knows that I'm Spider-Man anymore?" And he's like, "I guess." and he makes it so nobody remembers that he's Spider-Man. Well, that's gonna end up causing some issues and stuff. So, meanwhile, Doctor Strange finds out the multiverse is fucked because of Loki.
Because of Loki?
Yeah, the Loki series on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
One
I saw that.
of his variants ended up killing like the God of Time or some shit. Anyway, like God of the Multiverse was keeping everything intact. I really liked that. I really liked that show, and I can't wait for season 2. But I'm really looking forward to the new
I have
Spider-Man.
not watched it.
You need to watch it. It is enjoyable. It is an enjoyable adventure.
Although, actually, let me contradict myself from earlier, because I did not think of Loki. Because Loki is my favorite Marvel character of all time. He's better than Thor, in my opinion.
He's handsome. He is handsomer than Thor. I will give you that. But Chris Hemsworthy is handsomer than...
See, for one thing, he's freaking punched. And then second thing, he's just freaking powerful. Like, I think everybody underrates Loki.
Well, he's powerful, but he's predictable. And that's the whole thing. That's why Thor always gets him. Because it's like, he's predictable.
Yeah.
And that was something they played on in the show. They were like, well, he's like, you have a history of stabbing people in the back. And then he turns around and he's like, yeah, and he's like, well, I'm not gonna do it this time. And he's like, but you're going to. And then he reaches around, grabs a knife, tries to stab the guy, and they rewind time. And he's like, well, I called it.
Predictable.
Yeah. And he ends up.
Alright.
So.
Well, unfortunately, I would stay and talk longer, but my break's almost over.
Oh, you're all right. I'm just glad you were able to join me here, and I'm sorry I missed your phone call earlier.
It is completely okay. I was just on my way to work.
Gotcha. Well, I'll be here on your way home probably. What time do you get off?
Alright. I'll get off at 9, but I'll probably call Trey on the way home.
That's at 10 o'clock-ish. I might already be asleep, because I gotta be up at 6 a.m.
Oof.
Yeah. But I mean, I'll be here tomorrow at like 12. So it'll be fine. Anyways, I'm gonna get off here. You have fun at work. Have a good day for me.
Alright. I will. Bye, chat.
Bye! That was Eon. Sorry for not being able to hear him very well. But I am here. Yeah, but we're still playing. We beat Time Man, and I think we also beat Iceman while we were doing. No, Oil Man. We beat one of the guys. We beat 2 of the guys, I think. We went to like 3 stages. So, yeah, so far so good. I'm probably gonna end up doing Electman on easy for the Buster only thing. Fireman's not too hard, and neither is Gutsman, but their stages are real difficult, so. Especially not, like, this is what I mean by stages I couldn't beat on normal. Iceman was one of them, because the boss hits real hard. And Electman is another one that I wasn't able to do for the longest time. I just war of attrition it. Until one sleepy afternoon I did it. By sheer luck. And awkward jumping. Oh god, tomorrow is Build a Sandwich Day, right? I build sandwiches. And Georgia says, okay. Okay. Okay, buddy. I'm guessing he decided to leave. Or Foxino decided to leave. I don't know who's still here. I just see one viewer and I'm like, okay. I guess I have one viewer still. One person still listening to me ramble, so that's enough for me. I think. I don't know. But if you've been enjoying the stream so far, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment when this goes live, click the Discord link, join the Discord, find out when we're doing this. Also, join the, if you join the Discord and whatnot, you can end up being live on stream. Because I am always connected to Discord. Foxino is still here. Yay. So I'm guessing that George fellow did decide to just leave. Which makes sense because I don't think I'm in his time zone. I think he ended up joining the Discord though, so I'm alright with that. Oh, we've been going for like an hour. We'll probably end up doing more Mega Man powered up like later on. Even though I suck at this. You can make that jump, by the way. Even though I'm really bad at this, I can make the jump, I swear to God. This is the last tricky bit of the stage. You know, at game over this time, I guess we'll just do easy mode for these last 3 stages. But that little notch is what you have to watch to see when it's gonna fall. Basically, when it hits that, that's when it's gonna fall. Has nothing to do with the middle of the platform. And this really demonstrates it. Which can make for some really janky platforming. That's why when they did Mega Man 11, and Mega Man 8, or no, Mega Man 7 and Mega Man 11, it's in the center of the platform. Wow, you really have a hard time with this game, Lil. Yes, this game is actually really tough. I find it to be pretty difficult anyways. Luckily, what we're doing is I'm just trying to beat the game on normal so we can get a different version of Mega Man, so that way we can do other parts of this game as a more upgraded, powerful version of Mega Man. I'm not going to be able to make that jump, am I? God damn, maybe it's for Cutman. I don't fucking know. Alright, we're just gonna have to jump for the other platform then. Do the more difficult path. Because that up there is like the easy path. Especially if you have a hard time like me with these jumps. Easy it is, so you'll get to see some of the differences here.
I got it covered.
Well, I have time slow. I could have used that to help me out. Damn it. Yeah, I haven't really been using items, I know. This game didn't do very well, by the way. Any amount of trivia I could give is basically moot. This game didn't do very well. Because it was on the PSP. If you know anything about the PSP, people who bought a PSP were RPG goers, people who played big, long strategy games, story-driven narrative stuff. Your Kingdom Hearts, your Final Fantasies. And the system just couldn't compete with the DS because of that. Granted, it is a PS1 monster when it comes to emulation. But it's what Time Slow does. I was always hoping for a powered up 2. Like, this was such a good idea. Let's remake the classic original Mega Man game with updated 3D visuals for the PSP. Let's add tons of features. It was supposed to be downloadable to the PSN store here in the West, too. That didn't happen. Like, there were all sorts of stuff and plans for this game. I always thought a PS3 version of this game with updated, with upgraded visuals and like a $15 price tag, perfect pricing for it. Hell, even a little more than 15 too, because like, oh yeah, and there's 2 sets of these enemies in the game. Aw. Okay.
Little boys don't belong here. Go home before you get hurt.
Time to punch out and go home, Guts Man.
You big idiot! What'll happen to me if I get fired? I'm gonna take you down with me. Ready?
For those who like the more traditional Mega Man 1, they do have a version of Mega Man 1 in this game that uses these models and assets, but everything functions a little bit more closely to that game. No unlockable characters, simple stage select. It's even still in the 4:3 aspect ratio, which is nuts to me.
You okay?
And way cooler than just a standard NES emulation of the first game.
Well done, Mega Man.
Thank goodness.
You battled and defeated my robots without dis...
And Fox, no, chat's not bugging out. It's just I think my chat settings are set a certain way. But please keep using the chat. Dakin messaged me a couple times. I think he's starting to get hands. Yeah, and certain things don't show up on easy. So you've actually got to play to get all of the construction parts, you actually have to play the other difficulties with the other characters. Which is okay, I mean, they're just unlockables. Hell, if you have a save file on GameFAQs, you can use that. Just transfer that over to your PSP save, and you can use it. Like, it's not gonna stop you. It's not gonna say, oh, no, we know this is from another memory card. It doesn't care, it's just a save file to it. Which is great, because, like, levels are the same size as, like, a save file. Well, like, not the same size, they're stored in a similar way. If I could toggle the censorship of the chat, maybe I can. I'll fiddle with that tomorrow. While I'm still playing, I just don't feel like messing with it. Especially after yesterday and me having to fiddle with game consoles. Don't really want to make people wait any longer. I just want to play, give them some entertainment. Especially because we're so close to actually being done with the stream for today. Like, literally, once we beat Elect Man and see the cutscene and the stuff, we're gonna put it to bed. I'm gonna do a save state, a regular save, and yeah. And then after a bit, I'm probably gonna show off the servers for this game because they're still active! And it makes me so happy that it's still around and available to show off, because I uploaded stages too. I have all my PSP saves. I still have them. I could show them off. And every time I say that this game still has online support, they go, what? Yeah, this game came out in 2006. That is damn near almost 20 years of an online service being active, available to the public. And I don't believe it was tied to the shop. And I know fans backed it up. Show off your stages. I'll show off my stages on another run when we do more of this, because I'm having fun here, and I think we're going to. So, absolutely. I'll show off my save files. I'll show off my stages. I'll show off the online features, the stage builder, some of the challenges, not all of them, because they're really ridiculously hard. You have to know this game inside and out to actually be able to use them properly. Here's our final level for this set. The next 4 stages are harder, so... And ignore some of the weird laggy stuff. Like, this game runs at a pretty solid 60 on the PSP. The only time it looks a little choppy is when it's running at, like, 62. And I don't know whether that's my computer, or the stream itself, or what's going on, but I know it looks kind of choppy. But it's running and playing just fine. Like, I'm seeing things perfectly smooth. I plan on picking up more RAM when I can. When I have the money, I'm gonna get another 2 8 gigs of, 2 more 8 sticks, and just stick them in the computer and just go, alright, now run faster. Because I want to get my computer up to modern standards. Like, I've got a Ryzen 7. I've got a 1030. But, like, I'd like to be able to use a newer graphics card than a 1030, just a more powerful one in general. I'd like to be able to also use more RAM. Because right now I'm at 16 gigs of RAM. And, like, that's a lot. I've never had that much RAM in a computer, ever. So, like, I'd like to get it up to like a 64 gigabytes of RAM, but I also don't want to mess things up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look up what I can mix and match and use. I'll still buy the same amount of RAM, and I think I know who I'm going to turn to. Because my buddy, Kenny, is IT certified and helped me build my computer. But yeah, I'll show off my stages and stuff eventually. So tomorrow is gonna be Mess's boyfriend's game. We're gonna be showing off all that stuff because I don't know what they've got in store. I work 6 to 12 tomorrow, so won't be too big of a deal. So yeah, I know today's kind of a shorter day. Big ol' jump, come on. Thumbs up. Okay. I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be a thumbs up. It's either a thumbs up or a waving. I can't really tell. Alright. And here's Electman. Electrifying!
Well done. But you say goodbye here. I might even tell you more about me after I win.
I don't have any reason to fight you, Electman. Come on, let's go home.
You'll never blast through my heart with that kind of attitude. It's really too bad. But I'm going to finish you at lightning speed.
Okay, good. It was a thumbs up. But here's this. But I'm glad. I hope everybody's really been enjoying this game. If you've got an emulator that can, if you've got a console that can run PPSSPP, play this game. If you have a PSP, buy this game. It's going up in price. It's going to be going up in price very soon.
You okay?
I am very glad I bought my copy when I did, because used copies of this game are still going for like $15-16 bucks. I bought mine for $9 at a GameStop.
Dr. Light, your robots are nothing but junk. How horrible!
You, Dr. Wily, you are a most foul man.
You're full of regret, aren't you? Well then, come to my fortress, Castle Wily. I've already sent you an invitation. Don't disappoint me.
Yeah, I love this game. And next time around, we'll do Yellow Devil, CWPO 1, whatever it is, Copybot, and Dr. Wily himself. What have you see stage cleared? 9 of 39. Every one of the difficulties counts as a different level for every character. Oh, I did not want to show that off yet. I guess I'm showing it off now. To title screen.
Mega Man, powered up.
Now, why not? Let's show off construction. So, connect. Support connecting to the internet for DLC, PSN game updates. I have to cancel. Damn it. The bug kid from Yu-Gi-Oh! You mean Weevil? That is a good question. Oh, I'm having issues here. I gotta reset. James Carter, Cathcart, Wily, powered up, voice actor.
Let's go.
Dean Galloway. You might let's see here. What else has Dean Galloway done? I don't believe he's still the voice of Wily.
Mega Man, powered up.
New Adventures of Peter Pan, Chill Penguin. He did King Kai, North Kai, Master Roshi, and Emperor Palif. Wong Lee in Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam. Mobile Fighter G Gundam. The original Dragon Ball. Not a whole hell of a lot. Yeah. So that's what we got there going on. Yeah. But next time around we will go to Dr. Wily's Fortress. Nope, not load state. Save state. Save state 1. Just to be sure. Okay. It worked. Yeah, he was. But for now, that is all I wrote. That's all we wrote. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. I know there weren't that many here today, but I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. Leave a like if you liked. Leave a dislike if you disliked. Let me know what games I could play in the future. Subscribe if you had fun. Join the Discord. It's in the description if you'd like. And come hang out tomorrow for some weird indie games. So, yeah. Yeah. And, yeah. So, good night, everybody. Have fun.